I have my own dedicated camera now. I unsuspectingly came to this stream early just to scare Bellum. When do we get our camera? I don't know. Maybe Bellum is still a ball engineer. He doesn't go get Bellum. Alright, I have a lot of work to catch up in IRL, so this is going to be a very short stream compared to the others. Right now I am finishing up on some of my reports for tutoring. So I'm gonna get done with this and then we'll move on to like circuit stuff. I have one more. Alright, I'm done with this one. With this work. Alright, let's do some KiCad, shall we? You were early, yes! We got Bellum, guys. We got him good. We got him good. Alright, alright. I'm gonna move my watermark here up to the top right corner since now we're doing circuit stuff. Hi Escobite, how are you doing today? Alright, where did we leave off yesterday? I left off on some LED stuff, I remember. I'm gonna put a bunch of LED circuits up here. Some Blinky Learner. Never heard no one. Alright, something like this. I believe this just goes to the outputs. Indicator. We ran the smoke test on a transformer today. It did not survive. We also tried to unscrew the top and unscrew the fan instead. Then realized that unscrewing the top loses warranty, so we fished the screws and held the fan out with tweezers to get it back on. Sounds like you guys had fun. Definitely sounds like a fun little project. Alright, so LEDs will go here. Alright, what's next? There should be enough current to power these LEDs. You also tripped a circuit breaker in the house by plugging in a shorted wire instead of a soldering iron. Well, you're lucky the breaker was there. That would have been horrible otherwise. All right, now I'm just left with these gates. I need this to be like raised. I need more room. There we go. Here are my NAND gates. Alright, so basically what I need from these NAND gates is NAND gates output is 0 when all of them are turned on. So these are all chained to... Oof. Okay, so I don't need these last two. I need 10 NAND gates in order to link all of these things up, for sure. All the power is linked up. Alright. Next is all the inner components. Let's see. Okay. So I want this to reset when it turns to 9, right? So 9 would be 1001 in binary, which means that I need to feed that into the NAND gates. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to use the first set of NAND gates to demonstrate the 9. So that would be 1001, which means that A and D need to be 1, and then C and B need to be 0. Right? What am I looking at? No Wi-Fi for 4 hours. Pylo's apt-get upgrading took 8 hours in total. There's a reason I'm not coding in this project. That's funny. What is this circuit? Well, I'm still confused to what this circuit is. Okay, so the output. I'm gonna backtrack it. So the output is NAND gate. NAND gate only activates to 1 when both of the inputs are 1, right? So if 2Y is going into the reset pins to reset everything back to like how it originally was. Clear. Yeah. Then this reset button is on to Y. PC. No, that's an inverter. That'd be an AND gate. No, that's an OR gate. They built an OR gate using NAND gates. Oh, that's what it's for. Okay. Slight misstep here, but I get it now. Okay. So something along the lines of this. Going into ground. Okay. And then the other pin going into reset button. Let's go over here, and it would be called set manual reset button. Okay. And then so the first circuit will be manually reset it, which it has to be an OR gate. Now the OR gate constructed out of NAND gates is pretty much. I'm gonna move these over. It's pretty much like this. And then both of the inputs are connected to the choices. So in this case, this would be one of them would be reset button. And then the other one would be whatever's coming in from 9, right? And then so the output of this would go into reset. Okay. So then that would be an OR gate. That's what it's building here, I think. Maybe. Yes, A times B equals C is an AND gate. OR gate is A question mark B equals C. A plus B equals C. What about A squared plus B squared plus C squared? A Pythagoras gate. I remember there was a meme sheet music that had you solving the side of a triangle for the times figure. I think it was pi. It was like a algebraic equation. I think I've seen that meme. I think I've seen the same meme. 9 reset. I'm gonna call this max 9 because it resets at 9. I've seen pi as well, but there was a couple of the high school math problems. That's hilarious. It's funny stuff. Right, so it resets on a condition that it's 9, right? So this would exist. And then the rest of the gates are just for building building 9. I think it's 9. Let's see. So A is gonna be A is inverted, which means it has to be. They're all 1, right? They all have to be. I think they're all 1. So in that case, A would have to be 1. B would have to be. C is not. What? No, because it's output. No, it's 0, 1, 1, 0. Yeah, it's 0, 1, 1, 0. Because it's inverted, it's a common anode. Okay, okay. So if it's 0, 1, 1, 0, then A would have to be 0. B would have to be 0, 2. So I've got to invert them. Okay. Okay. So then is O4 is the. I'm gonna connect this backwards. Wait, is A LSB or MSB for 7-second display? I'm gonna like do this backwards and then I'm gonna order it wrong. So this is a 74LS47 IC. Data sheet. A is the LSB. Which, oh, okay, it is right. I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, I had that right. Which means it's gonna be A and D that need to be backwards. So then that'll be 1. And I just feed it into a AND gate. To AND it together, right? God, this is a test of my knowledge. Do I remember my AND gates? That'd be like this and like this. That would be an AND gate. So it's ANDing these two together. I don't have many gates left. I have to use them all. So next one's gonna be next one's gonna be ANDing. Because I'm ANDing these. I should write something like that for my AP Music Theory final. Derive at this point for your time signature. Yes. Make them do calculus. Musicians need to know how to do calculus. Alright, hold on. So A and D. No, C C is going into itself too. Or is it 10? Is it 9 or 10? Oh, I don't know. Okay, wait. If it's 10, then it resets it automatically, right? Because it's an asynchronous reset. It might be 10. If it's 10, then this has to be 3. Right? Right. Okay. So it's just going to be 0, 1, 0, 1. Which means B and D are both going to be... B and E both to be ORed together. Right, okay. So then... Okay, it's going to be like this. We're going to have... O2 here, and then O4 here. And then we need to OR them together, which means they're already inverted and OR, so that eliminates 2 OR gates. So that would be OR. And then I'm going to OR to here, which means I need to feed this to itself again. It's like that, right? For D, for Y. Yeah, so I feed it into itself again. This. Okay. And then that gets fed into 4 before Y, 3Y goes into 4 before A comes from 2Y, which comes from 1Y, comes from that, and then that gets OR together. No, I need an AND gate. Would that be an AND gate? That would, right? Okay, I need to check my logic. This should be the reset circuit. Oh, I just broke all the wires. Okay, let's see. So O2, O4. If they're ANDed together, which means they're both 1, because it's 0, 1, 0, 1. Wait, is it 0, 1, 0, 1? No, it's 1, 0, 1, 0. No, but that inverted would be 0, 1, 0, 1. Right? No, that's just the output. The input's right. The input would be 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, so O4, I gotta write this down. O4, yeah, it's not inverted yet. O4 is 1, O3 is 0, O2 is 1, O1 is 0. And this would be the inverting condition, or reset condition. Okay, so reset condition is O4 is 1 and O2 is 1, so I need to AND those together. Okay. O1 is 0 and O3 is 0, which means I have to invert then before I AND them together. And then I have to AND it together again. then I would need an inverter gate, right? No, because that goes into that goes into the left circuit. Okay. Logic checks out. Nothing to fear. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Yeah, so this would go straight into max 9. This can change to max 10. It's going to be max 10. So when the counter hits 10, it'll reset automatically. Okay, so max 10. And then it'll go into this reset circuit, which already has a... This reset circuit feeds the max 10 into another NAND gate, which will go ahead and reset it automatically. Where's your exclusive gates? You have NAND gate, the little ball on top is invert. Exclusive OR? I have my exclusive OR up here. Because that would be for the user input, right? Yeah, that would be for user input. I'm going to drag this over here. So this would be the reset gate. Okay, wait. Let me just stare at this for a little longer because this is I'm gonna find out I made an error in here and I have to restart. These are 3 NAND gates, just to OR together everything. So this would be an OR. This would be an inverter gate into an AND gate because I need to make sure I have the reset conditions listed here. So O1, O3 are zeros, and now here O3 is 1. Where's my text? O1 equals 1. And here O3 is equal to 1. And then AND, which means that it's going to be O1, O3 here. And XOR just an inverter, an input A or B on the end. Here? True, I could have used an XOR there. Actually, that's right. You're right. That'll save me a NAND. That'll save me a NAND gate, right? No, but I would still need to invert the max 10. Because that would be 0. And reset button would be 1. Would that work? No, because this max 10 has to be inverted, or else it wouldn't be a NAND gate. I guess it will still work. Because I have the second OR XOR I can use. That'll save me a gate, right? Tim KK, you might be on something. Hold on. 74 LS 86. I need unit B. Right. Okay. So I need to keep this, but then I can get rid of. So I have A, B, C, D. A, B, C. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I need to delete this, and then get this, move it over here. And then I can have an XOR over here. And the reset button doesn't even need to be on the line. I think that'll actually save me a gate, right? I'm doing this by hand. So it would be either reset button being 1 or XOR max 10. No, I wouldn't want this. No, this would create a short if I did both. No, it would create unwanted behavior if I did both reset button and max time at the same time. I need this to be an OR gate. So okay, backtrack. So it has to be like this. I have to get that third NAND gate in there because I have to make the OR. Right. This is the reset circuit for the 4-bit counter. So theoretically, this is the most optimized circuit you can get out of NAND gates. So it's 10 NAND gates for resetting at 10, right? I'm just gonna keep this. It's good enough. I'm not gonna optimize any further. So reset condition is 10. Is it a clock only built with a logic gate? No, it's not a clock. Well, it's a counter. It's a binary counter. So it'd be a reset number on SSD circuit. Reset circuit for SSD or this would work though, right? Reset to 0. SSD at 10. All right. No, it resets at 10 because it's asynchronous, right? So, I want to just show a 9, and then when it hits 10, it'll reset back to 0. Because the signal will reach this first. It's a faster, it's a faster maximum frequency that way. Right? I need to reset 10. Unless you have something like it doesn't reset at 9, it resets at 10. So it's the next clock cycle over. And the clock is controlled by, yeah, the timer. Okay. I think that's good. Is it on the rising or falling edge? It's rising. Because there's no circle on here. It's rising. Is it rising? Wait, if it's rising... if it's... Because it was shown 9, and then when I went to 10... Would that make a difference? Not sure. Like, this works in the simulation, so I'm gonna go with it, just to be safe. But good points for the binary thing. Alright, time to map all the parts together. Okay, let's see if it annotated correctly. U1, 2, U2, 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 UC, UV5. Uh-oh. D5, E, O, C, C. Else put it inverter in front of the 9. What? I guess, but wouldn't that still invert at 9? I'm not sure. Alright, capacitors. Let's see. Capacitor THT. Ooh, axial capacitors. Not sure which one I have. So length. If it's 10 microfarad, where are my 10 microfarad capacitors? Right, so 10 microfarad capacitors. A plus 1 equals 9, but when it goes from 9 to 10, it'll have a falling edge, but you have a NAND, so it'll fix it. A plus 1 equals 9, but when it goes from 9 to 10, it will have a falling edge, but you'll have a NAND. Okay, wait. So it changes on the rising edge, which means nope, it's not gonna be to me. Sorry, Team KDK. I need to draw the signals for it to make more sense. I'm gonna assign the parts first though, because I'm running out of time. Maybe I'll figure it out by tomorrow, but I have no idea what's going on right now. Sorry. This would be a 7mm. Four. 7mm, and then diameter is 4mm. pitch. 4mm diameter. Height is 7m. Pitch is 1.5mm. I think it's this one. Okay, for the 0.1 microfarad capacitors. 0.1 is, wait, 0.1? 0.1 is ceramic. If you have an AND gate, it would be 8 plus 2. But if you have a NAND, it would be a 9 plus 8, it's 8 plus 1. Or, no, it's not 8 plus 1. The inverter only flips the signals to the edge will change polarity, count from 0 to 11, and draw the signal. Now it will see a bit. Hold on, sorry Tim Kitty, you're just confusing me right now. I have no idea what's going on. Are we trying to, wait. The purpose of this, are we trying to optimize the circuit, or are we trying to do something else with it? Like, I'm not following you at all with what's going on right now. Bellum, are you getting this? Hold on. You're counting to 10, so are we trying to optimize gates? Is that what we're doing here? Oh, I don't do gates. Bellum is out of here. Okay, hold on. I need to like backtrack on this. Okay, we are optimizing gates. We're trying to save in NAND gates. I don't have to like put 3 in there. And so I want to flip at 9 and not 10, right? Is that what we're doing? So flip at 9 and rising edge on flip-flops. Okay, I'm getting you so far. So to flip at 9, we need to flip at 1001. Oh. So then the clock doesn't flip until the next cycle over. So do you use the clock as a trigger? Draw the signal. Add a microcontroller and software is my answer as a software engineer. Draw the signal. That's easier said than done, Team KDK. Okay, so okay, hold on. Let me get my pad out for this. Okay. So we have what's the signal? We have a clock signal. You have a clock signal. And then we have output signal 1, output signal 2, output signal 3, output signal 4, and then the reset, right? Reset. Okay, so output 1 is gonna trigger. It's gonna trigger along the clock. It's gonna be in one. Yeah, it's gonna flip every single time the clock flips, right? You still have to understand the bishop and toggle. The last time Chris listened to the chat, the police literally came. Okay, wait. So at the very, very start of this, when this is powered, nothing happens. So it'll be 1. So the O1 literally follows the clock. No. O1 follows twice the clock. Because it'll flip every other one, right? Okay. So every time we have a rising edge, it flips. This brings me back to digital logic class. Didn't like that class. Okay. Okay. Then O2 is gonna toggle every time this one has a rising edge. This is the fire department that's set up just to watch him mobilizing. So, the input has output of. Okay. Wait, no. It's gonna change. Is this, wait, is this rising or falling edge? I think this is fall. No, this has to be rising edge. Or no, and 0, 0. Hold on, wait a second. I think I just got it. Wait. So we just need a probe from the LSB, which is going to be A. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm just going to correct this part out. So you just need an AND gate. Because that thing will be 1. That'd be just 1 and 1, right? But for 2 plus 8, yeah. Oh, you were talking about bits! Oh my goodness, I thought you were talking about something else. Yeah, okay. Took me a while, but I think I see it now. I was like drawing crap on my tablet, trying to like see it. I only drew it like halfway through. You guys can't even see that, but I can't believe I didn't see this. So all you need is okay. All you need is 0103, I think. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's going to be a NAND gate, which means it's going to output a 1. Okay, okay, so this reset button's going to be a 1-2 when it's pressed. And it feeds into a 1, so if it's 1-1... Wait, no. Wait, the reset button, when it's pressed, is going to be 1. That inverts it to a 0. And this needs to be inverted. So it's going to use... It's going to use another NAND gate here, right? Only one AND gate? Well, I need to account for the reset button too, right? No, I need to account for the reset button. Not exercise by the looks of it. I'm out of touch, guys. I'm out of touch. Yeah, I'm just gonna steal it from here. Okay, now I need to figure out the gate. So it's gonna be actually 2 AND gates. It depends on if I want to use NAND or AND, because both will work, right? So reset button and yeah, no, I just need an AND gate. I don't even need NAND gates. You're right. You're right. For both of them. No, reset button. No. Well, that's OR though. No, I need an AND and OR. That one IC chip, which is both AND and OR. Okay, no, it's Q1, Q3. Notice it's up here. Yeah, so okay, no, I need a series of NAND gates. So it's gonna be the U1 series. Because I need an AND and I need an OR, and I can make that with 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this, wait, this is an XOR. 74 allies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's gonna be reset button over here, and then 01, 03. Because 01 and 03 are going to be 0, right? 1, 0, 1, 0. That will go into an inverter gates, because I'm ANDing it together. Just right here. Okay, and then this goes into here. This goes into here. And that'll be an OR gate. So if this is pressed, it'll be output as 0. If these two are both zeros, they'll go into 1, which is a 0. And if both of them are 0... Wait, no. Hold on here. Oh my goodness! Whoa! What is going on in chat? I just hope you don't get it right, nothing will blow up. Yo, this is a much more complicated circuit than Blinky Learner 1, alright? Wait, hold on. I just thought Chris is gonna kill me for that joke, but all the time. But I did it to him 4 times in under a month, so it's worth. That's an X AND gate you have. I don't think this is the right AND gate. Hold on, let me just redo it. So hold on. So this is gonna be a 1, which I need it to be a 0, which means, oh, my logic is all off. Wait, is it just like this? Okay, wait. So this is gonna be a AND gate, but then one of the NAND gates gets used in the OR gates. The reset button is an OR, so in this case, it's always gonna be a 0. Unless it's 1. Reset button is gonna output 0 when it's pressed. This can go away. Okay. Okay, so reset button goes into it. If it's 1, but by default 0. Hold on, NAND outputs. I need to draw the truth table for NAND. This is confusing me. 0, 1, 0, 1. For NAND, the only time it'll be 0 is when it's 1, 1. Okay, so I did need that AND gate. I'm not sure what I'm doing. You only need one AND if you have a NAND put in their inverter after. Sorry guys, sorry that it's taking me like 30 minutes to get this right. I don't know why it's not working. So, okay, so reset button goes through this NAND gate, which means it's always going to be a 0. Unless it's pressed. I can't do this on here, I need to draw it out. So, reset. I need reset or the output of 0103, right? 0103. So 0103. NAND. Another NAND for inverter, and that goes to the output. And then reset button. Reset. That gets fed into a NAND, which gets fed into the okay, so then these cancel out. I would need 3 and get... Is that right? Hey, I didn't drink water, my guy. Don't worry, it's still water. Right, so no, this is right? So I have like this equation on my iPad here. Reset. It's 3 AND gates, right? So if I press it, it'll be 0. So if I press 1, that'll turn to 0. Otherwise, if it's 0, it's 1. And by default, the output's 1, so this is 0, right? Okay. So now if I want to press the button, that'll be 1. 0, 1, or if both are pressed, which is not possible. Well, no, it is possible. Well, that's an OR gate. No, it'll be an X. It has to be an XOR, right? No, then okay. In order to avoid a closed loop, then it has to be resets. No, but it was the asynchronous reset, so that's right. Okay, no. This is right. AB. I need a C. Oh, this has been so confusing. Yeah, so it has to be a C. right here. Okay, then it'll accept an input from both, so reset condition 10, which means 03, 01 when there's 0, it'll trigger this, turning it on. Right? Save. I did save. I literally saved. Oh, you can't see it because it's like blocking and stuff. Does it not have to reset at 10? Are we resetting at... Wait, this works though. It resets at 10. I'm not gonna figure out. Or no. If it's a start over upgrade. Wait. Oh no, it's inverted clear, right? Clear. No, I'm not getting it. All right, good enough. This works. Make a car not map with what you want. I hate digital logic, so I'm not gonna do digital. This is why I never finished Turing Complete. I probably should have. If I finished Turing Complete, I probably would have done this. I'll understand when I do this on my own. Like, there is a layer of pressure when I have to like do this on stream, and usually right after I like realize that I messed up really badly, and I go back to fix it. There's literally a channel in my Discord called Post-Stream Realizations, which I never use anymore. But like, I just figure things out when I'm not like watched by 7 people. How many waters? I don't know how many waters you redeemed. I'll chug an entire red solo cup's worth of water. If that's what you want. Make a Gantt chart. Look, water. Let's drown him. Alright, I'm just gonna spam the Control S button for you guys. I don't know how many saves you redeemed, but here you go. Control S ASMR. There. Done. Guys, I don't have that much money to have like an entire water jug full of alcohol. One more save might work, alright. I can't deal with this pressure. Okay, I just know that this is gonna work. It's much better than my 3 NAND gates, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay. You know what? It's 10 p.m. I gotta go do other work, but thank you TMKDK for simplifying my circuit. I'm going to route this tomorrow. I have to work on ground control stations, so that'll be another project this week. Oh, and I also have to export my PCB designs. There's just so much work I have to do other than school, it's insane. You got pre-tuning printers? If you can't draw the signal from the bit 2 and 8 together, then you simulate it. Wait, bit 2 and 8, isn't that... Wait, no, isn't that 1010? Team KDK, isn't that 1010? That's 10! Right? 2, 8, no, 2, 4, 8. Yeah, that's 10. Yeah. I'm using NAND gates because I need an OR gate here. Right? I need to OR the reset button, or the last one. So this would output me the 10 signal, right, the reset condition, and then it gets fit into OR gate, which gets me the reset. This is a net label. It connects directly with the output of the flip-flops. No, this is hard-ish. Schematics are damn difficult. 10. No. We're done here. We're done here. It's way better than before, so that's great. All right, we're gonna go visit Slack. All right, we're gonna go visit Slack. Let's go say hi to Slack right now. I'm all digital logicked out for today. I don't want to think about this stuff ever again, at least for another day or two. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you TMKDK for the help in simplifying the circuits. Although I'm still confused what you're talking about, but you know. I'd rather be coding than doing schematics. Same here. Same here. You better sleep. Oh, I don't know about today. I don't know about today, Huskabite. I don't know. I've quite a lot of work today, so maybe not today, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.